Good afternoon, everyone. It's Anifa Menon from hearthealthbrainhealth.com, encouraging healthy grieving and mindful actions. Today, I can tell you that all morning my contemplative time has been about intention. Intention. And this brought about a lot of awareness for me because I think intention, or I believe that intention is so important in everything that we do. So, of course, I thought of a simple example that if I intend to go to the grocery store, I know that that's my goal. I need to get to the grocery store. And my intention is farther than that, too, right? I intend to get certain items. And we all know that if we write down that list, oftentimes it helps because even though I've thought about it and I think I want to get these things, and I think I will never forget what I need to get because I only need a few things. But oftentimes, if I haven't written it down, I can come back with one item missing, and it could be the most important item that I went for, which I think is so interesting if we're watching ourselves. So we know that if we are writing things down about our intentions, whether it's for the day, whether it's for the month, whether it's for our year ahead or our life, it makes a big difference in terms of focusing our mind. And so I came across this quotation that seemed to match this thinking. And this quotation says, "We know there is intention and purpose in the universe because there is intention and purpose in us." This is by George Bernard Shaw, and I was thrilled to see that he was talking about this way before I've ever thought about it. Of course, loads of people have thought about these things way before we think of them. But I'll read that quotation again. This quotation said, "We know there is intention and purpose in the universe because there is intention and purpose in us." Now, some of you know that I like to work from a quantum physics sort of perspective in my work and my day-to-day experience, that every thought, word, and action has an energetic effect that's going out into the universe. And so I thought in my contemplative time, I wonder how many people spend time thinking about their intentions. And this is intentions for things that are really important to us too, right? So first of all, we have to know what are the things that are really important to us. Then we want to know what's our intention and what kind of time frame and where is it that we want to get to. And we know that things can change along the way. There's a lot of variables that come up that we're not actually intending, but we might have not consciously avoided thinking about too, right? So this is a different sort of intention. I'm intending to direct my life in a particular way is very different. So if I'm driving to the grocery store and I just happen to see a cat on the side of the road and I think, oh, that's so cute, I'll just sit down and take some pictures or cuddle this cat, I'll never get to the grocery store, right? So in that, it's that recognizing that there will be distractions along the way. And then how focused are we in our intention to create our reality? And it sounds like such a simple example, right? So how can I compare going to a grocery store with making a plan for my financial benefit, that this is what I think, this is my goal, that this is where my goal is. I'm intending to get to this goal. Or if I have an intention about this is the career, why, right? We would need to know why these things are there, because the more we know about the goal and the reasons and values that hold us to wanting to get to that goal, we will be very driven with that added information and that reflective time or reflection on these ideas and values and intentions and the whys and all of that. And of course, most of us are just kind of going through life, right? It's just, oh, I got to do this, and we just do that without a lot of thought process of intention behind it. So I came across another quotation. And again, this is something that I work a lot with in terms of brain retraining with clients. And it's always nice to start with emotions, I find, because if we don't know our emotions, we won't understand ourselves so well. If we don't understand ourselves so well, we won't understand that we are a microcosm mirroring or reflecting the macrocosm that's around us. So in life, if the world around us is super busy, likely the world within our own mind is super busy too. So that's an interesting awareness for you to know too. And you might want to look at that, see where your mind is at. See how much peace is in your mind, see how much happiness is in your mind, and see whether it's reflected around you, because I bet you will find evidence that it is. And then, like I said, I found this other quotation which says, "Live from intention, act from alignment with that intention." live from intention, act from alignment with that intention. So what does alignment mean? So when thoughts, words, and actions are in alignment, they're all focused on the same goal, same purpose, it's so much easier to get to that place. Otherwise, we're pretty haphazard in terms of this thought comes, that thought comes, and what was I thinking about again, and where did I want to go, and why did I want to go to the grocery store? I can't remember, right? All of these things happen to us for everything, but that includes even the big decisions of career, about our connection with others, about the person we want to be in our lives. And these things, unless there's a little bit of time of quiet reflection, and it could be 5 minutes in the morning where there's that awareness, it's fantastic. That's what brings on the alignment that then helps us get to the goal. So today I would love for you to take 5 minutes to just think about what is your intention for the day, perhaps for your life purpose in terms of your career. And it's not about I need to do this job. It's this is the satisfaction. This is the goal I would want out of my job. I would like a job that I'm happy in. I'm contributing somehow positively to the world, or it could be contributing to yourself. I want to feel like I've got more finances to work with than I've got right now because I feel like I'm always feeling there's not enough. Then you would realize maybe there's a bit of not enoughness in my mind. What do I think about the world? Is there enough around me? It might seem like there's not enough. There's not enough places that are open. I hear a lot of people saying in COVID time, I wish more places were open. And one can immediately go within and think, how open do I feel within my own mind? How open am I making my space within me to say, wow, these are the number of things I can do around my home in this time, same COVID time. We'll start to understand ourselves just a little bit better that way. And so if you take 5 minutes to try to understand maybe your intentions for one particular direction, it could be about your finances, it could be about your career, it could be about your family or your friends, it could be about who you choose to be every day, or it could be about your grocery list. Whichever way you do, I hope you focus for just a little while with a conscious intention of this is my goal in what I'm doing. And of course, if we can do this in every moment of every day, which you would think is going to be so not easy, it's the power of now. It is being present right now at each moment. And I wish that for all of us. So I came across this one other quotation, which I thought was very, very nice, that I hope will inspire you. This quotation talks about spirituality, and you know how much I love spirituality. This quotation says, a spiritual intention is a resounding yes to awakening to your fullest potential. It may include several of your life structures, mental, emotional, financial, relational, because there is no aspect of your life that is not spiritual. This is by Michael Beckwith, and you might have heard of this name, and he's definitely a powerful speaker. But I want you to know again this quotation and sit and just reflect on it for a minute. This says, a spiritual intention is a resounding yes to awakening to your fullest potential. It may include several of your life structures, mental, emotional, financial, relational, because there is no aspect of your life that is not spiritual. And this is what I would like you to remember. There is no aspect of our life that is not spiritual. And that means that the life within us, as well as the life outside of us, has a huge spiritual component, which one could think of as a higher consciousness. And I would love for you to get in touch with that just a little bit. If you need any help, you know how to reach me. And I hope that you have a fantastic 5 minutes of trying to figure out your intention for your day, your month, your year ahead, and maybe in one of these areas, and notice how probably your intention is very similar for all of these areas based on the fundamental knowing of who you are. I wish you a fantastic day, everyone, and I hope you remember, transform your mind and transform your life. Have a great day.